UFC champion and arguably the nicest guy in the sport. He is Junior Dos Santos, another one of these young fathers, DC, who has really been buoyed and motivated by having children in his day-to-day.
He's very nice, but he's also very deadly. He has massive power in his hands, and he's got a great ability to hide all of his strikes. He does a fantastic job of feigning with the front shoulder to draw out his opponent's reactions, and then he follows with that massive right hand that we saw finish Frank Mir, also the massive uppercut that finished Fabricio Verdun, and the overhand right of Cain Velasquez. At the end of the day, it's the right hand that holds the key to Junior Dos Santos' victory.
And perhaps no heavyweight has responded to adversity better than JDS. He has never lost back-to-back fights in his mixed martial arts career. So here's the former UFC heavyweight champion, cardio, Cain Velasquez. Nobody is better equipped to talk about this man and all that he brings to the table than you, DC.
Just a fantastic mixed martial artist. For the first time I saw Cain at the American Kickboxing Academy, I understood that I was no longer just looking at a wrestler, but a true fighter. Cain had an ability to push and train at a level that not even the welterweights could keep up with. Just a workhorse in the highest sense of the word, a guy that was willing to lay it all out on the line. Some of the performances that this man has had truly allows him to be considered one of the greatest heavyweight fighters of all time.
And he puts that status on the line every time he makes the walk, including tonight. Good to see Cain Velasquez back. Cain Velasquez, ready to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Junior Dos Santos. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a former UFC heavyweight champion, Cain Velasquez.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, here we go with round 1, or you could call it round 12, between two guys whose careers will forever be linked to the best heavyweights to ever do it. Your guy, Cain Velasquez, against JDS.
Junior Dos Santos and Cain Velasquez are two of the greatest fighters the heavyweight division has ever seen. And these two dudes have left everything in the octagon. They've left a part of themselves together in each octagon, every city they've been in, Las Vegas, Houston, Texas, Anaheim, California. Tonight, they get to do it one more time. So sit back, enjoy yourself. It's about to be a great ride.
Oh, nice stick and move there by Junior Dos Santos. You can see his boxing coach, Luis Doria, in his corner. Has to like what he is seeing out of Dos Santos tonight. All right, so there it is. First takedown of the fight, and on the first attempt, no less. Did you expect a little bit more resistance from the kickboxer there?
A little bit, because he was so sure that he could defend these takedowns. That confidence came from the practice room. But once again, it's one thing to do it in practice opposed to doing it under the lights. This wrestler is next level.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Cain Velasquez.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. 2 minutes have ripped off the round 1 clock.
Getting them out here. Beautiful transition.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Dos Santos going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Lands the ground and pound strike here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
Velasquez is looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Now he's going full mount. Oh.
Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cain Velasquez. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
45 seconds to go here in round 1. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Velasquez. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
He's got it going now.
Oh, huge elbow. And now left. Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Final seconds of round 1.
Great job landing from the top position.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Superior hands. You're going to stick with them. I don't want you to think about anything else.
All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with the start of our second round. Cain Velasquez versus Junior Dos Santos. Just misses with the straight right.
Nice left hand. Oh, nice takedown defense. Big elbow lands on the side of the guard.
Mixing it up well tonight. There's a shot to the leg. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
out of range with the big right hand. Collar tie here in the clinch. Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos' eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? How clean is that jab by Velasquez? Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Man, it doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Single collar tie there. Dos Santos gets caught with that punch. Right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Cain Velasquez. Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fighter in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Beautiful hook. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh! He did a great job of blocking that punch. Gets to the single collar tie.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round two.
Oh, he's not gonna guillotine.
Dos Santos has got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game time.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight. Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke. Knee on belly.
Oh, another blow hits that cut. Referee might need to call on the doctor here soon. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Lands with the ground and pound.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos is in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. 2 rounds in the books. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
There's going to be blood. You protect this cut, though. You know he's going after it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos' cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even caught his jawbone in there. I'm not so sure. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Beautiful straight punch there by Dos Santos.
Nice.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose every round. Both of them landed massive shots.
Takedown, a nice transition there, and showing off the fight IQ. He was getting touched up on the feet, takes the fight to the ground. Oh, big shots from the top. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, nice connection by him there, and it looks as though that shot actually has cut him open.
Yeah, it cut him open right there. Beautiful shot lands, opens up the cut.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Velasquez is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Dos Santos is an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by JDS.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend, or the referee's going to stop it.
Got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. Look at him attacking that guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he's out! Velasquez ground and pound from half guard. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him. Whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Velasquez. Dos Santos has got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body. Well, he's got his back now. Velasquez is back in full now. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos is big shots here. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of his cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cutman can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, they're going to stop this fight. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
Ready.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, and a nice counter there with the hook after he blocked the previous shot. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
That's one of those shots, but if you take one of them, you can ignite that one, and it's right on the spot.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Gotta start looking for the finish here. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Dos Santos.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Velasquez is in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, he got through the spot.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Dos Santos is definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see targeting that area that is already compromised on his opponent. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Sweetie Birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, single.
You heard him again.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
It's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, big left hook there. Looked like it did start him a little bit. And back to his feet. We're not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. Under 90 seconds to go. Velasquez goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful entry there, and a wise move given how things were playing out on the field. Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
It looks like the arm triangle's getting very close. Now he's got to get off to the side, drop his chest to the mat, and get the finish.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Throwing that chest.
Oh, he's done bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
He's
getting ate up. You see all that swelling, and his opponent just continues to go to that area. The ref may need to call in the ringside position to take a look at this guy.
Takes his back now. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Velasquez. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
Stop!
All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect. Oh, nice right in.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. Now he's back up. He's got to keep pressing here.
That is it!
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Let's go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 43 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cigano dos Santos.
So congratulations to Cigano Jr. dos Santos on yet another big win here tonight. Maybe his son Bento's even old enough now to be watching his dad go to work, and if so, what